I mean, you're always looking for something new to discover, but we didn't know what we were going to find when we started on that day. Most of our dives are pretty routine. You know, you just keep finding more tunnels and more tunnels. But every time you get lucky and you run into these discoveries that have been trapped there for thousands of years. You just pop up into this huge void. It's like if you entered the Grand Canyon from the side at night. Everywhere you point your light, there were animal remains, there were human remains. It was just a pretty good day. Eventually, my friend pointed his light to this cranium. And all of a sudden, we discovered the most complete and the oldest human remain found on the Americas. You imagine the pressure when somebody say, okay, you go pick up the cranium of the oldest human remains in America. Your hands start shaking. You know, what happens if you drop it? You know, you're in the water and you're looking at this cranium. You see this dark eye socket. I have this feeling these eyes have not seen anything since thousands of years ago. You're kind of traveling back in time. In the case of Naya, we have most of her skeleton. The more amazing thing is that you still have intact DNA that researchers can extract from. So that helps you figure out the migration history from humans into the Americas. When we go in this cave, we think that we're doing this great exploration, but in reality, the original explorers of this tunnel were Naya and her people. When I have a bad day, either on the jungle or at home, I compare it with what they struggle to go and find water and food and shelter every day. And they're having to fight animals. You know, they have the saber-toothed cat. So for me, it's easier. If I have a problem, I just think about them and like, oh, my problem is not very big. Hoyo Negro and Naya are the star of this project, and we all work to bring their stories to life, so we understand a little bit better about where do we come from.
This is their earliest pre-colonial shipwreck ever discovered.